Hi, everybody. I am back. I'm back from my Thanksgiving holidays. I enjoyed my turkey and, of course, my stuffing. And I'm glad to see you guys are back watching my video. In this video, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to walk around the farmer's market here in Lakeland, Florida with our host, Kaitlyn Bennett. She always gets into it. And in this video, she makes this girl cry. Let's have a little fun and watch this.
Letter grade, A through F, what would you grade him?
F, 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 F. He failed. He's terrible.
Okay.
No comment.
No comment. Why would you give him like a million Fs?
I give him a million Fs because he is very similar to Hitler.
He's what?
Very similar to Hitler. He's a dictator. He's not a president.
Okay. So he's a dictator.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some of the main things we think of when we think of Hitler? Like, what did he do?
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, now this is common of leftists. They make an allegation. He's like Schmittler, but she has no clue how he is like Hitler. Look, she does a little dance like, I'm drawing a blank. There's music in my ear. Come on now, let's go.
Now there's music in my ear.
What would you give him?
F.
Why so?
I just don't believe in his policies, and I believe he's racist.
Okay. What proof do you have that he's racist?
I don't have any. It's just my opinion.
Okay. Don't you need proof to back that up?
Not for an opinion, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's how opinions are formed, reading facts and digesting information.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he's been sued how many times for racial discrimination in New York for this housing?
Trump was sued one time, 1973, for discrimination. One time.
Units. That's just one example.
Yeah, well, he was one of the first people to let black people work for him in Mar-a-Lago and his other companies.
Well, I have actually been to Mar-a-Lago, and I've seen the facilities there. I'm a retired chef.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Okay.
That kitchen's rough.
I would go -3 at least.
-3?
And his president.
Drop in the comments if you think the kitchen at Mar-a-Lago is atrocious.
Presidency's not over yet, so
Yeah, I know. So he could improve.
no, he would only go lower. for
No?
sure.
Why would you give him such a low number?
Because he is I don't want to say it, pushing back this country like 100 years in terms of the social situation and stuff. Have a good day.
I have no clue.
I'm with Kaitlyn on that one. I have no clue on what he was saying.
What you mean by that, I'll be honest. Look at those birds. Hi.
Permit to be out here? No.
I was like, oh man, I'm ready to tussle.
Yes, you are. I've seen you. Good job.
I love your birds. What are their names?
This is Winnie
Winnie.
and Tequila. He
And
wants to
Tequila.
eat your mic.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you're like a liberal, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. What do you think?
Honestly, Z.
Z.
It's Z.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Honestly, he's just, I don't know how to put it into words, but he's just so special with everything he's been doing, with holding stamps, building the ballroom when people are hungry. It's crazy.
So when he's building the ballroom, when people are going hungry, how do you kind of relate the two to be together?
I mean, withholding SNAP benefits because the government shut down, and he's just spending. I mean, yeah, it's his own money, but at the same time, his country's hungry, and he's just like, well, I'm gonna ignore the courts, not do what they're telling me to do.
What letter grade would you give him?
F. Yeah, what's below F?
What below F? An F minus? Why would you give him an F minus?
Because he sucks.
Yeah.
He's
Horrible.
horrible. Yeah.
Why so?
He doesn't care about the people. He cares about himself and making his rich friends rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just think that he's corrupt.
Do you think these people actually listen or do their own research when they come up with their opinions on Trump? Or do you think that they just listen to their friends and they get into their own echo chamber and they all just say the same thing, so they just bounce off each other back and forth on how they feel about him, and then they don't actually form an independent idea of Trump? Because what I've learned about Donald Trump is that you can't rely on the news, and you can't rely on your friends, and you can't rely on other people to tell you what he said. You actually have to go watch his speech, or you have to actually go watch and see exactly what he says, because people have a tendency to misquote him, or they have a tendency to change what he said. So unless you watch for yourself and hear it, you're going to always think the worst of what he said. So I learned that a long time ago, that I didn't trust what other people said. I actually had to go look and watch the video or hear the clip for myself to see exactly what it was.
What grade would you give Donald Trump's job so far in his second term?
Absolute zero.
On a grading scale, like A, B,
Wait.
F.
F?
I want someone to drop in the comments what that character is on that pink hat. Drop it in the comments. What is that character on that pink hat?
Why so?
I think he's been doing a terrible job, actually. I think he's actively trying to harm our nation. I think he's not only has he been actively ruining our defense, he's been trying to dumb our nation down. He's been trying to, I would say, basically just trying to weaken us.
Okay.
Our educational system has done enough with dumbing our nation down. Just look at the test scores.
How would you think that he's trying to weaken us? On purpose?
Yes.
Okay. What examples do you have for that proof? That was very brave of you. Did your lady let you come back and say that? So if someone came up and accused you, your character, of just basically tried to character assassinate you and claim something really awful and tell other people about it, wouldn't you want them to at least be able to say why they believe that about you?
Again, first off, I don't tell anybody else about it unless they ask me. But it would be based on the same thing I'm basing it on: his actions, what he's done in his life, his rhetoric that he spills every day.
Like what? Can I have proof?
I mean, I don't know anything right off the bat, but I would say, this invading our cities with the military.
That's racism?
No, that's not racism, but the people he's targeting is racist.
It's a letter grade, A through F. What would you give Donald Trump in his second term?
Just F. F. 10,000 Fs.
She said A.
She doesn't know any better. She's a child.
C. She's like, I want an A. All right. Well, why would you say that?
So many reasons.
So many
I
reasons.
can't get started.
A through F. What would you grade him?
Are you effing kidding me?
That's a good one. That is genuinely funny. I'm guessing it's an F.
I'm sorry, Kaitlyn, but that was not funny. But I know you were just giving her the humor laugh. Or, I'll humor her so I can keep talking to her laugh.
Well, he's apparently fond of doing that to lots of people of all kinds of genders.
Oh, you can't outrun me in those heels. Can you go faster? Go faster.
I don't talk to fucking fascists.
Okay, you're very brave and strong. I don't talk to effing fascists. That's okay. Look how you're dressed. I'd rather be a fascist than walk around like that.
He's targeting workers, illegal or not, and I'm not saying they should be here illegally, but he's targeting people that are working and contributing to our country. And from what I've seen, for the most part, the ones he's targeting, they're wrong. A lot of people are American citizens already, and they're just targeting because of their look, the way they talk. They might speak Spanish, whatever. I just don't think that's right. And as a military member, I certainly don't agree with the fact of putting our armed forces in our streets. That goes against everything I was taught in the military.
Okay. Why are the troops in the streets? And I don't know what he was taught in the military, but why are the troops? Why did Donald Trump and why? Okay. Here is the rationale. Now, you can either agree with the rationale or not, but here is the rationale on why the National Guard or he wants to deploy them. First of all, when a federal agency is trying to execute a federal law and they are being hindered on doing that law, then the executive branch can activate the National Guard to help the federal agents achieve their job. Like, for instance, ICE. ICE has a law that they have the immigration courts will give ICE a order to go pick up certain people because they've either violated something or whatever. So they go out to do this. And if they're being hindered and can't do that and they need help, and the local police department in these sanctuary cities, in these sanctuary states, are not helping them get the job done, then you can activate the National Guard to help.
So what's the proof that he's racist?
Again, that is my opinion.
Okay.
I'm not here to prove it to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my opinion. You
Okay.
ask me a question, I'll give you my opinion.
Okay. And then I asked you a question about what's your proof.
Yeah, and I
You don't have any.
Oh, I have some, but I'm not going to stand here and I've already given you 2 examples.
Yeah.
He was sued once for racial discrimination and lost.
Are people
let me
sued
finish. Let me finish.
frivolously all the time?
It has nothing to do with it. You asked me a question, I answered it.
Okay.
That you asked me, what's my proof? That's one example of him being racist.
Anything more recent?
I don't know. His rhetoric every day, just watching.
What's one piece of rhetoric from him?
I don't know, because I really don't watch it. I don't really watch his speeches and everything. When I see on social media, different quotes, things like that, his past discretions.
Can I give you some feedback? We're asking people if they would rate Donald Trump a letter grade A through F. What would you give him?
A+.
A+. That's right, buddy. Sounds good. Just kind of like a moment of reflection. Before you go and you say this stuff, and with certainty, and you tell someone that Trump is doing X, Y, and Z, you might not get the full. You might not have the full
Caught me
picture.
very off guard, and so I didn't know what to say.
Okay.
So,
do you want to redo any of what you said?
Not much because I've only heard from what other people are saying, and I don't.
Are you okay?
You caught me really off guard.
It's okay. You don't have to cry. It's okay. It's just a question.
Kaitlyn broke that girl down. She started to cry, and now she's gonna go over to her friends that are over to the left, and she's going to get their sympathy because Kaitlyn made her cry.
I'm gonna go back over again.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't mean to make her cry. It was just.
It's okay. I don't like cameras, and I didn't realize you were recording me.
Oh,
so now I'm
this
just
is so
overwhelmed.
big. I don't know how you missed it. Pretend you're his teacher and he's in your classroom. What grade would you give him?
Is there something below F?
You're the teacher.
Yeah, like a G,
Negative
like
X.
a X, Z. Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay, all right. Why such a low grade?
He's horrible. He's a horrible human being.
Absolutely horrible human being.
Okay.
Yeah.
He cares nothing about anybody but himself and money.
Okay.
And
He does like money.
He lies to everybody and makes them think that he's interested in helping them, but he is not.
Okay. All right. What proof do you have in his second term? Hasn't even been a year yet, but you have such strong feelings. I know he had a first term too. What are some things you can point to and say, that's why I feel that way?
Just the way he treats people, the
Yeah.
comments that he makes, the things that he says, and he doesn't care. And the
Okay.
fact that he just does what he wants and he's not held accountable
Okay. What are some things that he should be held accountable for?
for invading cities in the United States of America using our army to attack our citizens.
Okay.
Oh my God, these people are stupid. They're just stupid. Using the army to invade our cities. What is she talking about? Is Trump using the army to invade our cities? Drop in the comments if you think that he is invading our cities with our army.
Should go.
Backing young women.
Yeah.
The way he just talks about young women
Yeah.
Okay.
or women in general.
Yes.
Okay. He should be held accountable for that.
Absolutely should be.
What type of consequences should he have for?
He should have been in jail
Yeah,
for years.
He shouldn't be in the office of president for sure.
He should be in jail for how
Absolutely.
he talks about people.
No, for everything that he does.
The stealing and the
Destroying
tax
the White
evasion
House
and,
and
yeah, just doing what he
Jackie
wants.
Kennedy's Rose Garden. I mean, who does that?
He should be in jail for that.
Yeah, he should be in jail for everything that he does. I mean, he's stealing money. He's making money off the American public, and nobody's.
That's a
doing
pretty
anything
big
about it.
claim. What proof do you have for that?
Based on everything that you read, I mean,
Yeah,
you
just
have to
one bit
read
of
something.
Yeah, what should I read to know that he's stealing money and He should be in jail for that.
Anything on the news.
Anything.
Just pull up anything one day and you'll see all the stuff that he's doing wrong.
Okay. Because I do look at the news quite often just to stay involved.
we're
I'm
gonna
never
go.
saying.
We're gonna go.
If you have any proof, I'd love to.
See, as soon as Kaitlyn starts asking them for proof and tell me what to read to so that I could see exactly what you're talking about, they don't get. I guess they do get scared and they want to walk away because they know that on camera they're looking pretty dumb. But it takes them a while to figure that out.
To know. We didn't pack the truth or the proof with us today. Why do people think that if you have a dialogue just off the cuff, instead of saying, I don't know too much about that, so I'm not going to comment on it, they just make these claims and they have no. You don't need to study up on your opinions. You should form them based on facts and be able to talk about it.
Hitler didn't like Jews, so he killed them all and got rid of them. That is technically what Trump is trying to do.
Trump is trying to kill the Jews?
Not the Jews. Whoa.
Okay.
The Hispanics.
Okay.
What he's doing, raiding the ICE. People are still going things about the right way, or at least trying to, and he's not allowing that.
Okay. So you think, because Hitler's intention was to murder a bunch of people,
Mm-hmm.
and you think Trump's intention is to murder
Not
Hispanics?
murder, but he wants to get rid of them. He doesn't want them here.
Okay.
Okay. This what is this girl talking about? Help me out. Help me out, people. What is she talking about? He wants to get rid of people that's the same as Schmittler. What is she, what? Oh, our education system.
Do you think it might be that he doesn't want illegal immigrants here and has nothing to do with Hispanics?
He's not going about it the right way if he does.
Okay. So you said he's a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
In what ways is he a dictator?
Huh?
In what ways is he a dictator?
I just told you.
Just the immigration stuff?
That's one of them.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I don't have time to say them all right now because
Okay.
I have to go do other things.
Okay. Can you just give me one more in like 30 seconds?
I have to go.
In other words, she has no idea. She makes claims and has no idea. Okay, please, people. Please, all you out there that do watch this video that don't like Trump, please spend some time getting your facts together on why you don't like him, and then express yourself. Because when you do this, you look dumb.
Because a dictator, have you seen all of the protests rising up against him?
I have.
Yeah. Dictators don't let that happen. And ICE officers that you're saying he's a dictator for, it's actually Title 8 U.S. Code 1325 that they're operating under, which is completely constitutional. Dictators don't follow the Constitution. Alrighty. That's a good man right there. You know what? Let's just walk away. He's protecting his lady. We like that. We're asking people to grade Donald Trump A through F. If you were his teacher and he was a student in your classroom, what would you give him?
Probably a hot D. Yeah,
Okay.
probably a D.
Okay, that's more than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Why?
I don't like the government as it is. So I don't really like any politicians. So I just kind of steer clear of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Trump's policies?
I don't really care enough.
No?
No.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't care enough. I mean, no matter what I think, it's not going to change what he's doing anyway.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
what difference is it going to make, my opinion?
What letter grade would you give him?
An F. Yes.
F?
Yeah.
Not an F minus?
Oh, we can do F minus. Is that a thing? We'll do F minus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone in my high school got an F minus somewhere. Why would you give him an F minus?
I mean, he hasn't fulfilled any promises. His policies are awful just for humans in general. But yeah, that's what I'm going F minus.
Okay.
I gotta catch up
Well,
with him.
you said, real quick, you said no promises have been fulfilled. He did run primarily on securing the southern border, and in 6 months there have been 0 border crossings that have ended up with an illegal alien being released into the interior of the United States. That is one promise that he did keep, and he fulfilled.
I don't really care for that policy. So
Okay. Well, you said that he kept none of his promises,
yeah,
but I
I'm
think
gonna move on.
Okay. I think Democrats are usually mad that he has kept a lot of his promises. I love it. He hasn't kept any of his promises. Then wouldn't she like him then? Because he wouldn't have done anything that he said he was going to do. Well, you look fancy. Where are you going on a Saturday morning all dressed up?
We're just going out for brunch.
I love that. All right. You guys dating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Do you accept?
Yes.
All right. We just formed a lovely relationship. Okay. She's so smitten with you. Look, she's admiring you so much. That is beautiful. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'll leave you alone. And make sure you pay.
Yeah. Thank you for
You better.
yeah.
Thank you for spreading the gospel. Thanks for spreading.
Oh, I could do a better job at it, but yeah. Well, you walked away without me even asking you any questions.
It's Sunday morning. I don't think before noon on a Sunday.
It's Saturday.
See? Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, most people know it's Saturday. I'm just kidding with you. So I mean, since we're back, if you want to elaborate on what you said.
Listen, I give Donald Trump credit. Everybody is running around talking about he's this and he's that. He's not doing a horrible job.
Okay.
I'm a liberal, so I don't like his policies on immigration. I don't like how he drums up all that stuff. I give him credit for not starting no more wars.
Yeah.
That's number one. The way the first step you got to take in this country towards fixing the economy is stopping all the military spending and spending it on social programs.
Sure.
I don't like what he's doing with the SNAP benefits. I don't like but it's
Well, what is he doing with the SNAP benefits?
See, I don't know for sure. I haven't fact checked, but he's allegedly making people reapply and just starting the process all over again.
Where have you heard that?
I think it was Wall Street Journal. I could be mistaken though.
I have not heard that at all. Trump a letter grade A through F on.
Okay, so do you know that 2/3 of the budget, the government budget, is spent on social items in our budget? I mean, I think 2/3 is spent on welfare. Well, not welfare. I'm sorry. Social Security. Social Security, welfare, all that stuff together. 2/3. We spend more on that than we do on the military.
His job so far, what would you give him?
F.
Why? That's pretty harsh.
It is. It's just, I don't know. Everything's just, everybody doesn't like him, so yeah.
I like him.
You like him?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
They like my channel.
Good.
So why would you give him an F?
I don't know. He's just not doing great right now.
Farmers markets are usually always pretty calm, but there could always be that crazy liberal lurking on the road. That's why I always go with security everywhere I go, every time I film. If you want to keep me safe out here, you can go to patreon.com/Kaitlyn Bennett. Even $5 a month helps support my security fund all the time. And so thank you guys if you support my work.
All right, thanks for hanging out with me with this one. Kaitlyn Bennett is always entertaining. I like watching her as she roams the streets of Florida and talks to these leftists. And often they make me laugh. But if this made you laugh, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you on the next video.